Tranquilizers only. Whoa! Situation green. Newell is down. Tango squad. Secure the subject and remain in morphs for immediate transport.
Che diavolo è questo?
So there I was, recording data from the XG-12 electron microscope, when who should stroll up and interrupt me? That know-it-all Henry Walker from Sector B. He immediately starts criticizing my resolution settings. Honestly, that man couldn't tell a quantum field from a hayfield. Why the administrator can't hire better qualified.
Hey Gordon, how's it going? We haven't seen you all day. You missed all the proceedings, including a couple of good presentations on Zen exobiology. Some of the recent findings would have impressed even the great Dr. Newell.
Ah, yes, Dr. Newell, another meddler. Come to think of it, he was absent from the conferences, too. What's he up to, anyway, Gordon? Rumor has it you were tied up with him in administration all day today. What's the news?
Sorry, Albert, but there really isn't much I can say about Dr. Newell, other than he'll be thoroughly absorbed in his work for some time now. I doubt that he'll be getting in your hair anytime soon.
Well, whatever. As long as he stays absorbed, I'll be left with just Henry around to harass me. Anyway, I'd better go check on my cellular sequencing progress. See you later.
Alright, Albert. Come on, Gordon. Let me get you a drink, and then we can...
Code red alarm. Intruder detected.
What
Security
on earth?
status
Gordon,
blue Victor.
Walter, did you understand that last announcement?
No, Albert, but I think we better get out of here now.
Absolutely. Let's go to the security station and then...
Commander, here's 3 more. All right, all of you. Down the hallway now. Move it.
Who are you? And what is the meaning of...
Shut up and move your asses.
Take these 3 to the lobby and hold them there until further orders.
Acknowledged.
Out of here.
I agree, but we need a way to overwhelm the guards.
Yes, and I have an idea. When these thugs rounded us up, they left my office door open. Under my desk is a personal defense against future Zen incidents.
Good. What is it? A Glock or a 357?
Neither. It's a small hatchet. It's the best I could do since we scientists aren't allowed personal firearms.
A hatchet? Come on, Walter. What good is a hatchet against shotguns?
Hold on, Gordon. Let me finish. You can use it to break the closet in the seminar room. There should be an emergency pass in there.
Okay, and then what?
Use it to access the security station above. Shut down the security lockout and grab the emergency weapons. Albert and I will stick with the guards until you return to get their suspicions off of us.
Sounds too risky. They're armed and we have no idea who they are or what they're up to.
Trust me, Gordon. These thugs are only interested in theft, not us. I can't elaborate now, but I believe their invasion is connected to Dr. Newell's secrecy.
Newell again, huh? Alright then, let's do it. You and Albert, be careful.
HEV Mark IV protective system for use in hazardous environment conditions.
Primary security system deactivated. Perimeter lockout disengaged.
Take him down! Get down!
Security lockout in detect.
Open! You're going!
Code red report. Power and security lockout in effect. Attention, elevator number 2 shut down. Power and security clearance required. Warning, access to transportation system not permitted. Power and security lock in effect. Access to transportation system. Power and security.
Oscar, what are you doing down here? Are you alright?
I'm fine, Gordon. Just trying to stop these wackos from taking everything. Who are they? Do you know?
Not for certain, Oscar, but I have a pretty good idea.
They smashed their way in here, grabbing everything. I blew the tank wall and managed to lock down the main lift, and then hid here. Oh, yeah, and I released all the remaining living zombies, too. That should have finished them off.
It did the trick, Oscar. Now I need you to remove your security lockout to re-enable the lift system. It's our only way out of here.
Right, Gordon. I'll remove the lockout. I suggest you make your way out via the transit tunnel. But I'm going to stay here until you or somebody else comes back and tells me this is over.
Warning, access to transportation. Code yellow report. Power lockout in effect. Elevator power engaged. Elevator number 2 operative. All systems normal. Condition green.
50%.
sectors didn't quite make it. Guess that's all of them in this sector then. Come on. We gotta get this stuff over to Sector B by 2100 hours.
Great. Just what I signed up for. To be a petty thief.
Just grab that gizmo and get the cart and stop your fishing. We're getting paid pretty damn well for being petty thieves.
Yeah, but wasting these wimpy lab coats is no challenge at all. I want some action.
Keep talking like that and you might get what you wish for. Come on, let's go.
On approach, train 740 at track 3.
Hostile resistance!
Thank goodness you made it out alive. Where's Walter? And where is Albert? Have you seen them?
I'm sorry, Sanjay, but he didn't make it. Those bastards killed him in cold blood.
Oh no! It is worse than I thought. This situation is degrading rapidly.
Situation? What do you mean? What do you know about these mercenaries?
Last month, I discovered several suspicious entries in Dr. Newell's data archives. I confronted him, and he threatened me with expulsion from Black Mesa if I mentioned what I found to anyone.
What did you find?
I pieced together that Newell was working on a horrible secret project to combine human and X-in genetics into some sort of ghastly aberration. In spite of Newell's threats, I discussed this with Walter. He had suspicions too, that Newell was up to something.
Yes, I've had first-hand experiences with his aberrations, but how does this invasion fit into his work?
I don't know for certain. Walter believed that Newell's work was for some sort of agency outside of Black Mesa. Walter thought it was inside espionage, and now he's dead. What should we do, Gordon?
We need to get out of here, now. This area is crawling with troops. Have you tried to summon a transit car?
Yes, but to no avail. Since you are armed, you could chance the lower caverns to get out. If you recall, that area is still heavily infested. If we make it through to the Octagon, perhaps Luke is still alive there. If anyone can help us stop these criminals, it is he.
Okay, let's go. I'll take point and you stay close behind. If you hear anything...
thank goodness you're still alive. I was about to give up hope. Are you okay?
Yeah, Lucas, I'm alright. It took me a while to get over here, but I've learned a thing or two about the situation along the way.
Good. Then perhaps you can fill in the blanks on information. Ethan and I have been piecing together the chain of events from here since shortly after the Schwarzgeist invaded.
Schwarzgeist? Is that who these soldiers are?
No, they appear to be no more than just mercenaries, hired by them to do their dirty work.
Are they a terrorist group then?
We don't think so, no. Our info on the Schwarzgeist at the moment is incomplete. Dr. Guthrie, Sanjay Kumar, and I were working under administrative directive to find out more about them, starting with Dr. Newell.
Then Newell was part of their organization. That would explain his covert actions.
Yes, Gordon. Newell was one of them, along with many of the brightest innovators from the pharmacological and bioengineering industries. Reclusive individuals who made fortunes starting their own companies, then disappearing from public view.
The soldiers, these so-called mercenaries, everywhere I saw them taking computers, records and such.
Ah, that explains a lot, sir. Schwarzgeist must have decided the time was right to invade Black Mesa and take by force Dr. Newell's work and the rest of technology we've extracted from the Exen universe.
I'm sorry to tell you this, Lucas, but I've also killed anyone who got in their way, including Walter and Sanjay.
I know, Gordon. We found out through the security network. Walter was a great innovator, and a genuine friend, too. But trust me, we will stop them.
Damn right. Just let me recharge, gear up, and
I'm sorry to interrupt, but we've got a new problem now. I'm picking up intruders in the central core. They're breaking through the primary entrance.
The core contains the most highly sensitive information we've discovered from Exit. If they gain access, they will have stolen everything we have. Can you stop them from here, Ethan?
No, the main security defenses are down. I've just lost the visual feed too.
like I said, I'll recharge, gear up, and then get going to the core.
Okay, good. The army's up ahead. Get ready quickly, while Ethan activates the transit system to take you to the core. Be careful.
Antitoxin 100%.
Computer core will reach maximum temperature in 5 minutes. Warning, fluid malfunction. Computer core 1 minute. Warning, fluid malfunction. Detention computer oil lock 30 seconds. Warning, system damage.
Well done, Gordon. Secure for the moment, and possibly for good. Beeson has determined the remaining Savagas troopers have abandoned Black Mesa.
That's good news. Now we can start on recovery efforts.
Not quite yet, unfortunately. We've got another major problem. Go ahead, Ethan.
While you were engaging the forces in the core, a large number of troopers used the dimensional phase device in Sector D to teleport themselves to Space Station Libra.
Huh? Space Station Libra? What the hell are you talking about?
It is referred to as SSL for short. And it's no wonder you've never heard of it, Gordon. It's not widely known to exist.
It's built on an asteroid in close orbit of a planet in Zen space named XP-21. We built the station and its associated space elevator to permit extraction of resources from the planet's surface.
Why not just teleport samples from the planet, like we did everything else?
The planet has an extremely strong magnetosphere that interferes with teleportation. We built the station because the planet's surface is rich in tellurinium fluoride crystals, which are needed to power the teleportation devices.
Okay, so what's the problem with the Schwarzgeist invading the station too?
If they only took the crystals from the planet, that would be bad enough. However, the station was also home to the research team working on the quantum molecular sequence device.
Ah, the mysterious quams device. It's been a rumor for some time. Can it really sequence subatomic particles into any desired element or molecular structure?
Yes. It'll turn that into gold, uranium into water, you name it. Not bad for the first device humanity built from a cold fusion power cell. Specifically, what the Savardgeist wanted, besides its power as a weapon, we don't know.
Let me guess. I need to get over to SSL and stop these clowns before they make off with it, right?
Exactly, Gordon, but you'll have help from me. I'll be monitoring you from Earthside via the communications link-up. Just go to a communications console, the ones with flashing red lights, to reach me.
We have a teleportation node right here. Much more compact than the device you are used to. So once again, gear up, and good luck.
Now's your second chance, Joe. What do you say? Join me on the junket to the space station?
Sorry, Gordon, but I really should stay here.
Okay, but you're working your way up to owing me a six-pack then.
Yeah. Look, just make sure you get that qualms device, okay?
Why are you so concerned? Do you know something about it that I don't?
No, I'm just being paranoid, I guess. Good luck. I'll see you when you get back.
Ethan here, Gordon. You've got yet another problem. Apparently, the troopers damaged the tellurinium fluoride crystal in the teleporter during their invasion. You'll need to get a replacement from the planet's surface.
Wonderful. I came all this way to do repair work.
Use the space elevator to reach the planet's surface. It's a high-speed lift that will get you down and back in no time. Oh, and Lucas says be alert. The planet is rich in hostile life forms, as well as the crystals.
I'll watch my back. Anything else?
One last item. The Schwarzgeist troopers may have run into the newest specimens being studied at the SSL, like the chum toad. If any have gotten loose, you may need to use the anti-venom protection in your suit to ward off their neurotoxin.
Great. Tellurium fluoride crystals and poisonous toads. This trip is starting to sound like my last vacation. Gordon out.
Well done, Gordon. Take the crystal to the teleportation generator on the lower level of the station.
Administered 75% remaining. Antitoxin.
Great work, Gordon. You kept the Quam's device away from the Savardgeist, and, while you were away, we've discovered what the troopers were doing with the stolen material. Go ahead, Ethan.
Black Mesa's perimeter defences are impervious to ground and air attack, especially one of this magnitude. These defences were not compromised by direct attack.
Okay, then, so how did they get inside?
By circumventing the whole system. Small strike teams teleported into strategic areas within Black Mesa. Once inside, they enacted a superbly organised schedule. Security systems were disabled, the transportation system commandeered, personnel sequestered, etc.
Teleported? How did they pull that off?
The Savardgeist must have built their own dimensional phase transport system. That's the only explanation that fits. All they really needed was a tellurium fluoride crystal, which is small enough to smuggle out.
The troopers knew that once they invaded Black Mesa, the odds of removing anything from the compound via conventional transportation were slim, due to the aforementioned perimeter defences which would be alerted and pointed inward by that time.
Did they use their transport device to escape?
No, they used ours. All of their troopers who survived the attack eventually ended up in the Lander Lab, including a truckload of renewal xenomorph specimens that was driven the short distance from Sector E.
It appears that their device is one way only, at least at present. They had to rely on the teleport machine in the Lambda Lab to return themselves and the stolen cargo to their intended destination.
I've managed to triangulate their destination from the residual energy signatures. All items and personnel were sent here, a small island off the coast of Norway.
Norway? The Schwarzgeist home base?
Almost certainly. We've reviewed old satellite reconnaissance photos, but nothing stands out. More than likely, they are hidden as a North Sea oil supply base, with underground facilities.
Fine. Let the armed forces take it from here. They've got the firepower to handle their puny mercenary forces.
Agreed. We've done all we can from this point. Except for the Quam's device, we must destroy this working sample to prevent it from being misused.
I'm afraid I can't allow that to happen, Lucas. The Quam's device is needed elsewhere.
But what did you say? What do you mean, elsewhere?
Sorry, guys. Just following orders.
What the hell just happened here? Joey's part of their group too?
Apparently the Savardgeist's influence penetrated further than we understood.
This is whacked. He could have let Newell kill me. Why wait till now to betray us all?
You'll get your chance to find out, Gordon. He definitely transported himself and the Quam's device to the island location. We must get that Quam's device back. It cannot remain with the Savardgeist, nor can our military have it.
Time for another trip, huh? Okay, I'll get my gear. Ethan, is there a relatively isolated area of the island to send me to? It would be best if I didn't make a grand entrance. Even you have to send me on a one-way transmission.
Yes, Gordon. The eastern side of the island has a small residential community, probably for the civilian population. I can drop you in there.
Great. That will at least preserve the element of surprise.
If this truly is the Savardgeist base, Gordon, we'll be in for an extremely difficult time. We know that they have purchased surplus military hardware from the Soviets. Expect to encounter heavy resistance.
Sounds just like another day at the office anymore. Time to go.
Good luck, Gordon.
Gordon. Those shields can withstand any attack from your weapons. Besides, you may be very interested in what I have to tell you.
So it's you, Blackstone. You weren't killed by Dr. Newell's goons after all. I should have known you were behind the Schwarzgeist organization. The similarity in the name is now all too obvious.
Your confusion is to be expected, Gordon, so allow me to explain. Let's start with the Schwarzgeist itself. As you have seen, we have an enormous scientific interest in the discoveries from the Zen universe. While the majority of Black Mesa was busy creating a resonance cascade failure, key researchers under my direction were working on the real treasure from Zen, decoding the genetic sequences of its life form.
You mean researchers like Dr. Newell? If that's who you represent, then you're all insane.
Newell was a brilliant man. It's unfortunate his personal hatred of you got in the way of his work. It was his breakthroughs that made realizing our ultimate goal a reality.
Ultimate goal? You mean the union of humans' DNA into a common life form to make some sort of perverted creature?
Newell's creations were just a step in the process, as was the development of viable adult human clones.
Human clones, huh? Then I guess that explains how you're still here. I guess it was one of your copies that was killed by Newell's troopers then.
Precisely, Gordon. It has also permitted us to quickly build an army of ruthless soldiers to invade Black Mesa, as well as replicate one particular trusted individual who so skillfully retrieved the Quam's device for us. As you can see, Gordon, we have mastered genetic replication, and now that we have possession of the Quam's device, we will use it to achieve our ultimate purpose, Overreach.
Superman, another form of Zen human monster?
Not monsters, Gordon. I'm talking about a supreme existence for ourselves, to give human evolution an enormous leap forward after all these thousands of years of stagnation, to transform ourselves beyond our species. We will rebuild our physical bodies with the best traits of Homo sapiens and the Zen species. Adding the enhanced strength, telepathy, extended lifespan, and telekinetic powers selected from the Zen species.
Who is this we you keep referring to?
We are the Titans from the world's pharmaceutical and bioengineering companies. Others are the true power behind government institutions. Those who are now about to become the future of humanity.
About to become a bunch of mutant half-breeds is what you mean. Well, now that you've shared your secret plans, is there an elaborate death you have in store for me? Come on, we both know that's a classic setup for the good guy to get away.
Really, Gordon, you've seen too many James Bond movies. I really don't care if you live or die. Your life will be irrelevant within the hour. These clones are instructed to attack only if you attempt to leave this area.
You know that I'll do more than just attempt to leave.
Suit yourself, Gordon. Like I said, it's futile to resist. But I must go now. My associates and I have the future of our species before us. Goodbye, Gordon Freeman.
You know, you sons of bitches may walk, talk, and act like me, but you're not quite me. Sorry about all that, Gordon. Those goon troopers knocked me out when they grabbed you and Walter, then stuck me in Albert's office. Once I came to, I hauled ass over to the Octagon and had Ethan send me over right away. Lucky for us, no one here can tell us apart from all those guys. Come on, let's go. The Those morph creatures are destroying the place. If we hurry, we can still get the quantum device back before Blackstone finishes his transformation. Blackstone and two of his buddies are already inside. Quick, climb up and try to get the quantum device up there. Maybe that'll start the reaction. I'll shoot out these control pods. Gordon, get back down here now. Something's wrong. I've got a bad feeling about this. Holy shit! Open fire, Gordon! It's ready, Gordon. Jump in.
Well, you two certainly had quite an adventure, decent modest guys. What a twisted conspiracy they had designed. And who could have guessed that Vincent Blackstone was not only still alive, but the mastermind behind the whole thing.
And even Newell, at least what was left of him, played a critical role in the end.
Yes. Two megalomaniacs caught in obsessive fight for power and superiority, which ultimately accumulated in their mutual destruction. Such a bizarre tragedy.
Now that this is over, it would be a good time to get back to legitimate research on the Zen universe.
Quite right. We have vast opportunities for investigation we need to explore.
I, for one, cannot wait to run tunneling lattice calculations on that subspace field generated by the...
Oh, enough already. Save it for tomorrow. Right now, I need a beer. Who's gonna join me? I think we all will, Joe. It's the best round is on me.
Well, alright then, let's go. But I'm still wondering about you, Jay. How do we know you are the real you if you follow me?
No problem, Ethan. We'll see how he acts after he's done. If it's different from last time, I'll show you myself.
Oh, haha, Gordon, very funny. I would remind you that she decided not to press charges, and I had nothing to do with that broken window.